Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the GM. It is your guy Boulanger, and up next, we're going to be talking about being shocked by the number 1517. Do me a quick favor, hit like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get updates when we upload new content. Let's go. So, I know you may be thinking, Boulanger, what is this 1517 about, and why is it so shocking? Well, I'll tell you. Maybe you guessed that 1517 is the size of your average uh, full-size sedan. Maybe you thought 1517 represented the year of the church Reformation. Maybe you thought that 1517 is the collective weight of 5 offensive linemen, but it's none of that. I'm shocked because 1,517 is the collective number. Now, let me say that again. It's the collective number of the Baltimore Ravens wide receiving group last year. That is how many total yards they caught for in 2022. I'm shocked simply because that number is so low that it makes our wide receiving group the worst in the league. You may be saying, now, Belanger, Lamar Jackson went down in week 12. I understand it. You may be saying, well, Bateman, he went down early, like, week 3 or between week 3 and 6, and came back and then went out to IR. I understand it. You may say, well, Deb Duve, he tried to step in, but got hurt. I understand it. You may say Prochet and Talon Wallace, they spent time on IR last year. I understand it. You may even say, well, it got so bad that they brought in Deshaun Jackson and brought back Sammy Watkins. And I'll still say that I understand it. But when you really think about the number 1517, you wish we were talking about the church reformation. You wish we were talking about the collective weight of 5 offensive linemen. You wish was what was true. But 1517 for the collective receiving yards of all the wide receivers who played last year for the Baltimore Ravens is a representation that the Baltimore Ravens wide receiving group averaged less than 100 yards for an entire season. See, the wide receiving group would have had to get up to 1,700 yards last year to even average 100. That's below that. That's somewhere, if I do quick math, around 80 to 85 yards per game. You see, I'm shocked because I knew that we were bad, and I knew that we had some poor moments, and I knew that our offense grinded to a halt, and I knew that we would run first, and I knew all of these things, but I did not know that that was the number for our wide receiving group collectively. When you put that in context, right? AJ Brown caught for over 1,400 yards alone. In the division, Amari Cooper caught for over 1,100 yards alone. When you think about one wide receiver almost outpacing the entire wide receiving group, I cannot believe we put that on the field. And I know you can't predict injuries. I understand that. And so I'm just shocked. I'm shocked that that is our production for an entire season. I don't really care who was catching the ball. I mean, are you telling me that we couldn't play 4 to 5 receivers per game and they amass 100 yards in receiving yards? That is absolutely astonishing. I did not know that it was that bad. Oh my gosh! And add this to the equation. And then when you think about that number, less than 100 yards per game on average. And then Lamar Jackson had the Baltimore Ravens at the top of the AFC North and at the top of the AFC before going out. And I know, I get it, some of that is on the quarterback for sure. But I'm shocked. Man, that's worth firing Greg Roman during the year, which some people campaigned for, in fact. But when you think about that number, 1,517, I mean, think about this. Think about this. Nick Chubb, a running back, ran for more yards than our total wide receiving group for an entire year. That's crazy. So I could understand why Lamar Jackson would be excited about this new look offense. I could understand why he would be excited about Odell and Zay and Nelson, Aguilar and Bateman being back healthy and Dev Duve being back healthy. I can understand now even more why he would be excited. I can understand why the fan base is excited. I can understand why the coaching staff is excited, because maybe they saw this number before I saw it. Because truth be told, I'm a numbers guy, because I believe that numbers tell a story that opinions don't. And for that to be our number collectively, that's shameful. So, man, let me know what you guys want me to know about 1517. You know what I'm saying? Throw in some fun facts. If you could think of some major event, if you're a history guy or gal, throw in some fun facts that you know about 1517. But man, I'm even more relieved to know that we did upgrade the wide receiving room than even when we were actually upgrading it. Because I didn't know it. I totally missed this number. So, man, let me know what you guys want me to know, man. I'm your guy, Boulanger. This is the GM, and I'm out.